like a little bit more level, lined up with the scope. So inside the scope there's a real bright light, and if you can look directly at that, you'll make my life easier. So if you're feeling anxious, if you feel anything sharp, let me know. But you might, other than that, it'll just be temperature and pressure that you should feel.
Okay.
So here's a little cold water, and I'll admit this does sting sometimes. What you're feeling right now is a little bit of lidocaine, and that helps to numb the eye a little bit further and dilate the pupil. Great. I can't remember, is this your first one?
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Try not to be.
Yeah, it's okay.
And I was lucky.
It'd be strange if you weren't nervous. You know what? Can I see the marker? Like, is that all the pupil I'm gonna get? I feel like it's still expanding. That is real. Let's just do the Eugene. Let's do it right. Yeah, 625 is fine. That'll open it up a little bit more. Watch the surgery later on the video. You'll see that you're getting something special that not everybody gets, because your pupil doesn't really dilate very much. If you feel some tugging, some pulling, that would be okay. Okay, alright. Well, let me go stick that back on here. Now I'll take the gauge back, right? Okay, but I don't need the 5.5 millimeter marker. Thanks. What are you seeing?
A little square on the left and two round little ovals on the right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I was listening to the music. First funeral I did. The parents asked to play that song.
This song that's playing right now?
His son had been killed on the mall, murdered.
You know what,
Murdered, and I had to do his funeral.
Oh, no.
And they asked for that song.
What song is this?
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Oh. Well, that's dark.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those deals.
Are you pastor?
Yeah, was.
Huh.
Retired.
How many years did you do it for?
Probably about 40.
It's a good start, right?
Yeah.
Enough time to start to get your feet wet and get things figured out. You see you have all the answers at this point. The meaning of life.
Yeah.
37. I see you got that reference. No, that's the answer to the ultimate question.
Will there be chickens in heaven?
I hope so. It's like my favorite food. Man, what do you think heaven will be like?
Boy, I have a hard time wrapping my head around that one.
I know, right?
The kinds of things I think of are having unlimited time to catch up with people and find out how their life went and all the dots being connected. Knowing all things would be nice.
Knowing all things.
Having knowledge.
It'd also be a burden to know all things and to be able to do nothing about them.
You just want to know the good stuff.
Yeah. To be fully known, fully loved, right?
Yeah,
that would be.
Be free from the negative impulses to do the wrong thing.
Oh, I never have those. Come on. Hold still. Hold still, Pastor. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was thinking that too. I haven't seen anything sacrilegious. Just that I've been entirely sanctified. Do you think that's possible in this life?
Nope.
I went to a Bible college, a Nazarene Bible college.
They believe that.
They do. They preach this thing called "So you're saved," and then at some point you become sanctified, and at which point you can actually live a life on earth without sinning.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that ever since. Like they're the only ones who ever said that.
Good luck with that.
I know. So I've been, and I've spent the last 20 years since then being disappointed in myself for not.
Yeah.
I think that's John Wesley.
Yeah.
But does anybody else? Do any other? Who else follows Wesley? John Wesley. I don't know. You didn't know there'd be a quiz today, huh?
No.
What about like the Buddhists? Don't they believe in some kind of transcendence, or was it only the one person ever did that?
They come back.
Kind of smacks of that. Like, oh, there goes my. I got the lens in place. The little membrane that's holding it just got a little bit of a jig in it, but that's okay. Get this guy out of there. Okay. I know, yeah. I wish I could have put it in and take it out a little more smoothly for you. Hey, Nikki? Nikki, are you there? Will you write on my op note, anterior capsule tear developed during IOL insertion at 9 o'clock. Lens appears very stable in the bag. Come on, there we go. Okay. Hey, how about SiPass, Jamie?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So bad for those.
Are you is that one that you were managing?
No,
You guys never called me about SiPass. I was like, when it first came out, I was like, oh, that'd be, because I did iStent, I do ECP, I do viscocanalostomy, I do quite a bit of glaucoma.
you were on the list. I think Adam Britton, who was the SiPass rep.
Maybe he called me and then I just said.
I think probably he might have, and he was following up because he had so much. He had Oregon, Washington, and then poor Adam. I think he's
picking up the pieces now, isn't he?
they're looking if there's a job available for him. So, because
that was his thing, huh?
that was his thing. He went from doing being kind of the cataract refractor guy, working with the offices on the lenses, and took that promotion. Poor guy.
Oh, it was a promotion, and then man, he picked the wrong horse, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got promoted to this left this surgery.